I've recorded this intro so many times I don't know what number I'm on. But the following Jammin with Jay was recorded before a certain incident involving Chris Martinez. And I say that because the following episode with Ben Hopkins does contain pot shots directed at Caleb Blair or Chris Martinez, and I feel like I have to make this intro for that. I'm not gonna really talk about the incident itself. All I'm gonna say is I'm glad all of you saw that side of Chris because that's his true side. That's his true side. Uh, Sorry. And you know what, Chris? If you're listening, I would love to have you on the show. I would. I'm extending an opening to you. Not really a challenge, an opening for you to come on my show, for you to give your side of the story if you want to. But I will admit that I will say things to you that will piss you off. So that's up to you whether or not you want to come on my show. So with that being said, people, please sit back, relax, and enjoy the following episode of Jammin with Jay with Ben Hopkins. Hello, welcome all to Jammin with Jay. I just woke up. I'm somewhat awake and not grouchy. So today we have a very special guest, one of my good friends, a conspiracy victim of the call world, D. Ben Hopkins. Ben, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Jay. I hope you're well.
Now, Ben, let's just jump right into it. This is a quote from Sean Walsh. I, for one, hate black people because my name is Sean Walsh.
Oh
I really
God.
hate black people and they're awful human beings because my name is Sean Walsh. Ben, what are your thoughts on this?
Jay, I wish I could say I'm shocked to hear something like that from Sean, but after the way he's acted since Glory Days, I'm really not surprised to hear something like that from Sean. He's changed.
Yeah.
These are lies. This is not true.
Where the fuck did he get in here?
Hey, look, just because you're my stepbrother does not mean you can interrupt the show, okay? Now, where were we?
You didn't lock the door, so.
You whore.
Why are you undressed? Get out!
It's
Okay.
my house, too.
Hello. How are you?
Okay, your insurance comes in because hello. Okay, quiet down, you horse.
Yeah, you didn't say our cousin was staying.
Oh, I forgot our cousin John Black was also here. John, say hello.
What's up?
There we
How
go.
y'all doing?
Okay. Ben, this is a question from Scott. How's your mom?
She's well. She's probably sleeping now because it's 1:30 in the morning, but she's fine. She's doing the things.
Okay, now Ben. There's been some debate of a financial crisis in car today. Now, do you think there is a financial crisis in car, or is the left overreacting? What are your thoughts?
Well, in regards to a financial crisis in core, I'm making more money than ever. So it's not affecting me if there is.
I see. Now, do you think it's because you're a bigger brand than most people?
Probably. I mean, people love me. And when they're like, oh, Ben, we need to book you, I'm like, pay me a lot of money, and they do. So, yeah, I guess so. Maybe I'm responsible for it, but, oh well.
True. I doubt it. Now,
Yeah.
Ben, you are a victim in car. You were cheated out of a championship. Now, please explain to the people who are listening your story.
It really hurts bringing this up. I went into Glory Days 4 thinking I was going to have a fair competitive match with Brandon. But little did I know before going out that there was a conspiracy against me, perpetrated by Brandon Wolf and the number one Brandon Wolf apologist, Sean Walsh.
My stepbrother. I see.
Your stepbrother. Well, everyone else has seen this for what it is. Sean Walsh continues to lie to pay off people to say there was no cheating, but we've seen it. You know, we all know what happened, and the fact that I had to take I didn't want to hold Superstar Mayhem to ransom until I got what I deserved. That's not me. That's not the type of person I am. But when I'm forced into matters like that, I don't see that any reason why any other way to do that. I felt hurt.
That's true.
I
That's
felt
true.
betrayed.
You were forced to do this. You were forced to do this by my stepbrother Sean. Now, is it true that when you complained to Sean Walsh, at first he told you to fuck off, and he went on his awful rant on how he hates Jewish people, and then he showed you his penis? Is this true?
It's very true. He done that. Then
None of this is true.
he kicked me in the face, and the last thing he said
That
was,
part
"Hey,
is true.
hey Ben, your local sports team sucked, and I haven't slept since."
Oh God. Oh God! You know what, Sean? I love you to comment on this, but you know what? You had your time. Shame on you.
Yeah, fuck off, Sean.
Yeah, you fucking slag.
Whore.
Okay. We have a question from of course, from my stepbrother Sean himself. Sean asked, thoughts on Trey Jeter? Oh, and he put the N on right there. Refusing to answer your question.
Well, you know, I understand my questions might be a bit complicated to answer sometimes, so I do apologise if he was having difficulty with that. One thing he doesn't have difficulty with is stealing AJ Styles' clothing. Stop it, Trey. Give him his clothes back.
Another question. This guy has another questions.
Maybe you should, since Trey isn't here, phrase the question that you asked him.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Gene's getting mad.
Ooh, Gene. Calm down, Gene.
Gene.
Sean asked it again. What is your label? Ben Hopkins or something else?
I personally like the term sir. I think that everyone should be like, hello, sir. I think it's rude to call me by a name. I think I've earned a very nice title, being a victim of a conspiracy and a very nice person. I think that people should start referring to me as sir from now on.
For a label, I would go with disappointment for myself, because that's how Sean sees me. That's how our father sees us, and I'm used to it. Where would you rate Big Macs in a scale from 1 to 10?
All right. So first of all, there's this inaccurate rumor going around that I eat a lot of Big Macs.
You do.
This is false. This is a lie.
And in his local McDonald's, they called it Ben Mac.
This is a lie. I haven't had a Big Mac in about a month. They're very nice, but I haven't had one in about a month. Inaccurate report. Fake news is going around about me and Big Macs. I'd probably give them maybe a 7 out of 10.
Well, is it true that at your local McDonald's, you're such a popular customer that they have a secret menu and you could get a Big Ben Mac?
What one are we talking? There's like 4 in my local area.
Oh, there you go. One of them.
Okay, well, no, that's not true.
Lies. Now, we'll get back to questions later. Ben, tell me, when did your love for Big Mac start?
I don't know, maybe like a few years ago when I had my first one. I was like, this is alright, I guess.
I see. Just alright. Now, Ben, you're in my Fed, TCF. And you had a partner.
I did.
This is very difficult to talk about. This is someone that we loved very well. Steven Syntax. Please give your thoughts on our friend Steven.
I love that man. Not a day goes by where I wish that he was with us instead of John.
That's mean.
John, we're having a moment now, please. Stephen was like a brother to us.
I thought he was a brother
even the
to
heartless
us.
Sean Walsh, Mrs. Stephen, don't you, Sean? Oh, you
course I
son
do.
of a bitch. Wow, took you long enough to answer that. Okay.
Wow. This isn't the Sean Walsh show anymore. You stop that.
Yeah. Welcome to Jammin with Jay, okay? When I
Yeah.
call your damn name, you answer right away.
Yeah, you
Bastard.
prick.
I don't answer shit.
What?
Shut up, John.
Sean asked
Why
you
don't you go
again.
look at that photograph?
And just keep laughing about the photograph, John. Just keep laughing. Okay, Sean asked, what qualities of yourself do your fanboys appreciate the most?
I think they appreciate the fact that I can cut a good promo, that I give praise to the local sports team. That's always a good one, and that I make cheap pop culture references as well, because those are the main things that people look for in a respectable human being.
Well, let's not forget
These are the PR answers. What's the real ones?
Those are the real answers.
You have the cutest face in Caw today.
That's true. We voted on that.
Now, someone called you that, and in a federation. Well, we'll get to that federation pretty soon.
Do we have to?
Oh, we have to. Yes, we have to trash it now.
Fuck's sake.
I want him on the show. I want him to join the show. Ben, who called you the cutest face in Caw today? Who was it?
It was that guy that does the shit broken Matt Hardy gimmick, Preston or Miss Monotone or whatever his name is.
He likes you.
Yeah, he probably does. A lot of people do.
One last question by Sean Walsh.
How many questions has he asked? Like, does he not do anything with his life other than, I need to ask Ben a question because, I hate him?
I think he's trying to interrogate you like he does to me when I get home.
Wow,
Where you've been. Oh, you're drunk. Oh, you're high. Well, guess what? It's my mom that hates you.
My God.
That's what Sean does to me. Do you see how quiet he is? He's not denying it.
Wow. Disgusting.
It's not wrong.
How could you?
How could you?
Where do you think you'll rank in the CWI 100?
That's a tough call. It depends on how many of the fanboys and fangirls vote. I think I'll rank somewhere between 1 to 100.
Now, hopefully you haven't been going around asking people to vote for you.
No.
Because that'll be pretty shitty.
That would be really shitty. Like, it's a fake award. You ain't going to win a trophy or anything. Grow the fuck up.
Okay. Matt Black asked, name one person you haven't had a feud/program with you want in the future. But then you go, just one? Fuck, that's hard. Matt goes, we can bend the rules to a few. I suppose maybe top 5.
So, if I had to name 5 right off the bat, AJ, Matt Black, Walter Scott. I don't think I've actually feuded with John. And last, and certainly most important, yourself, Mr. Host, man.
Oh, stop it. I think someone's having a question. Because I see the little dots wiggling. John asked, snakes.
What?
Snakes.
I don't have a photograph of them.
Oh, okay. Now, speaking of snakes, let's go to CXWI.
Oh, bastards.
Yeah, CXWI, where a Digimon, if I'm wrong, got raped.
Well, yes, that's true, but a Pokemon also got raped.
Got
AIDS and then died of AIDS.
A car federation promoting rape.
Yep.
This is run by one Elliot something. I don't know his name.
Elliot made that sick, no good fucking cunt bag.
Now, Ben, what was the final straw that made you leave 6WI?
I just had enough of Elliot being a shit booker that wouldn't tell anyone their fucking storyline plans. And then when he promised to change, he didn't. And then called me a bully for leaving. And then when he got called out about it, cried himself to sleep, and I ruined his holiday. So I think I win. Fuck you, Elliot, you prick.
Now, was there a point where you and Elliot were friends?
Maybe, but who cares? It's only Elliot. I'm not going to cry myself to sleep over him.
Okay. Now, someone else here also left CXWY. John, what was the final straw for you?
Hold on a minute. This is the episode with me. He's got his turn later.
Oh yeah, that's true. No. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not going to
Okay.
talk.
Okay.
I'm going to let Ben do his
Yeah, that's
thing.
it. Put me over, bitch.
Okay. Now,
You wanna fight?
Now,
Yeah.
John, hey, calm down, relax, cousin. Ben, you are a soccer fan, or as you call it, fake football.
I call it football.
Fake football. Got it.
Football.
Where did your love for this football come from?
I guess it's been like a long-standing thing ever since I can really remember. Comes from my granddad. He was a big football fan, and so's the majority of my family. So yeah.
What's your team or club? As
it's Arsenal.
Now, you are a fan of this Yaya Snago. He's a French black man. Is there do you think there's any relationship with this French black man, with our French black man?
Well, both of them can't score, so I guess.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh wow!
God.
Next question. Next question.
There's gonna be a fight before this is over.
Oh my god!
Damn right.
I look forward to the group chat. That's all I gotta say. Now,
I'm sorry if I just fucking buried you there, John.
shame on you, Ben. Shame. I don't think I like you anymore now. Jeffrey Alberton asks, "What does the Scouters say about your power level?"
I don't know. I don't scout my power
It's over
level.
9,000, you bitch.
Whoa, okay. Look, John, all right, like
John,
we said,
John.
this is the Ben show, okay? Ben's being interviewed. You'll get your turn one day, but please, relax, calm down. There's no need to call him that awful B word.
I think John was right, but instead he said the wrong number. So it's like you have to add like about 200 more zeros to the end of 9,000, and you're just about there.
Andrew asks, "What does having a sleep mean?"
It means having a sleep. Like you're gonna go to sleep. Like, I'm sorry, that's a stupid question.
Well, it's sort of to a person, okay?
Yeah.
Another question from John. This time it has more than one word to it. Does the ting go skrrt when Big Shaq does the Big Mac?
No, I don't speak to Big Shaq when it comes to him eating a McDonald's.
Oh my god. And then you ask, what does this even mean?
John, what does that mean? John? Oh,
God
well,
damn,
I guess
fell
we'll never
asleep,
know.
son of a bitch.
Oh, no, wait, he's typing. He's like, I don't know. I only typed it because I think it was funny. Ha ha ha.
I don't
It wasn't. It wasn't funny. I was serious.
know.
I'm always serious. Shut
Oh,
up, Ben.
Oh,
Whoa.
relax.
why are you insulting the guest here? I don't like his attitude.
I'm sorry. He's always angry.
Oh.
It's
What
crazy.
not?
He's an alcoholic.
Oh, John, I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
Partymen ask, is Ben Hopkins more richer than the royal family?
Well, the royal family are lizard people, so they don't really need money. They just eat like other humans. So I don't think they really have any money.
Now,
So yes, I am.
Speaking of the royal family from the UK, Ben, you are British. Am I correct?
Yes. You would be correct in saying that.
So you being British, what are your connections with ISIS?
I don't have any.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am. I'm pretty sure.
Because last time I checked, during the usual Sunday bombings in the UK, people saw you at the scene.
Jay, let's be perfectly honest here. I don't leave the house all that often apart from to go to work. Do you think if ISIS contact me, want you to go blow up this place? Like, nah, it's a bit too far, mate. Like, I don't think they would. I don't think I'm top of their recruitment list. Funnily enough.
That is true. That is true. Now Ben, you and I are both male. We both have hands, and with those hands, we create magic. What are your connections with North Korea?
Well, you know, me and Kim Jong Un, we once had we played a children's card game. He won because he
On
had all three
motorcycles?
Egyptian. Unfortunately, not on motorcycles. No, he didn't have his license at the time. And Kim Jong Un, he actually has all three Egyptian god cards, so he won.
I see. I see. Now, I have an email question from one
Okay.
of our many fans of the show, from a Cristo Martini.
Oh,
Yes, yes. And this Cristo Martini, it's the same fucking question about how I couldn't see a girl from a drive-by. I have AIDS and yada yada yada. Can you please sign me an autograph? Same shit, Ben.
how am I supposed to sign him an autograph if I don't know where to send it to?
That's true. He might be homeless.
Yeah. So what's the address? Like, do I just mark it on the street somewhere?
Probably on the streets of Florida. Now,
Oh.
let's go to the Facebook question. Brian Paul Jones asked, "Okay,
Okay. It's a bit rude.
okay." Another question from Brian Paul Jones. Ben Hopkins versus Ben Hopkins versus BHB triple threat hair match. Winner takes all. Who wins?
I don't think that there'd ever actually be an end to that match. I think that when you put the irresistible force against the immovable object versus the third kind of phrasing sentence along that same line, I think the world would just implode on itself.
Another question from Ryan Paul Jones. Trey Jeter versus Jay and Ben in a handicap 6-minute no holds barred interview match. Who wins?
That depends. Does AJ Styles run in halfway through and ask where his clothes are or not?
Probably is. A friend is typing in the comment. Okay. Oh, god damn it. John! Do the Raiders have a chance to win a TCF world title for vacant?
Well, I mean, you know, everyone's got a chance until me and then the Texas Tornado blow through the competition and win all the belts.
Yes. Recently on TCF, Ben Hopkins here won the TCF SWAT team titles with Kerry Von Erich. I contacted Kerry. I asked for a favor, and he was all like, "Yeah, man, I'll do it. You know, I'm a big fan of Ben Hopkins, you know." And I'm like, "Thanks you, Kerry. Ben, what's it like to team with Kerry Von Erich?"
It's a dream come true. I mean, you know, Kerry Von Erich, Texas Tornado, he's a legend. Ben Hopkins, legend. So, you know, it's like a true Hall of Fame worthy team there. I mean, I wish that Kerry would wear shoes because, you know, health and safety these days. But, you know, you can't all have what you want. He came out wearing the Ben Hopkins merchandise. You know, that was a nice touch for him as well. I think we can go far as a team, really. You know, I mean, I'm gutted the British Buckaroos had to end the way they did, but I think that the British Tornadoes, you know, it's a team you've got to look out for.
Ah, the British Tornadoes. Okay, then. Okay, I'll be sure to edit that in the game. Now, Ben, I've known you for about, over 12 years now.
Yeah,
In those 12 years, you and
we
I...
go way back.
Yes, we had our ups and downs. Mostly ups, a little downs. But, we had a falling out one time because someone came into our lives. And that person was Sean Walsh.
Ugh.
I remember the day clearly. Dad just married mom, and Sean. He's like, "Hey, I'm your new stepbrother," and you were there playing on the Xbox 4, playing your FIFA.
Yep.
When Sean here just took the remote and threw it at me and proceeded to call you racial slurs. Now, this caused a friction between you and me because we were too afraid to see each other because Sean would just be mean to us. Sean being the oldest, being a bully.
Yeah.
Ben, what are your thoughts on those days where you and I couldn't talk?
Those are some dark days. I mean, horrible, horrible memories. I think, the more I look back at it, I think that Sean was he's really just jealous of the relationship that we had. I think that he was jealous that he didn't have a friendship like us, and he was jealous he didn't have an Xbox 4 like yours. And I mean, he says some really, really horrible things. I mean, it's only recently where he's at least got a bit better, or at least I thought he got a bit better until Glory Days 4 happened, that we've been able to speak to him again. But I think like Sean has a lot of growing up to do when it comes to this.
Yes. So Ryan Carroll likes to call you the N-word. What are your thoughts on this?
Oh, Carroll says a lot of things.
He does. Do you miss Ryan Carroll?
Yeah, I miss him like every now and then, trying to like throw out random insults because it just shows how much he really loves everyone.
That's a lie.
Sean, our friend is going through an episode, okay?
Oh, no. When
It's so horrible.
When he's going through his line, I'm saying Ben's line. You gotta
Maybe
call
you're
people
lying.
out on their BS.
Why don't you go play on the Xbox 4? Oh wait, you can't.
Good, you
Because it
broke
doesn't exist.
you broke it, you bastard.
Well, guess what? We're getting a PlayStation.
That's not the same. You threw a controller at your stepbrother's face.
I remember Sean here. He pinned me against the wall and proceeded to sexually assault me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sean, what the fuck?
He goes, "I'm your stepbrother now," and I couldn't stop him. He overpowered me. It was too much.
Oh my god.
This is not true. I'm not from Hollywood.
This sounds like something you would do.
Yes, clearly.
Now, Ben, how long have you been in call?
10 years.
10 years. Yes.
Oh no, sorry, no, that's not me. I've been in it for like 7.
7 years. Ooh.
Yeah.
Rookie.
In those 7 years, you've come a long way.
Yeah.
What was the first ever championship that you won in call?
I think it might have actually been the CXWI tag team titles.
With who?
Filming that used to be in COH before he died because of the snake people.
Bullshit. Goddamn. Now, when you won the CXWI tag team titles, did you go to a Mexican bar and grill to celebrate with your family?
Actually, we don't have Mexican bar and grills here, so I just had to sit in the corner and cry myself to sleep.
That's pretty racist, Ben.
I'm not the one that decides what fucking restaurants are available, Sean.
You didn't go get a Big Mac like you always do?
No.
You were like, "Mom, Dad, let's go get a Big Mac." Or a Big
Okay,
Ben Mac.
first of all, I don't sound like that. And second of all, no.
Mumsy, can you please
Why
get a
do I
Big Mac, Mumsy?
ever said mumsy? What kind of a fucking word is that?
Mumsy.
I don't know. You guys like to put a lot of U's in things. You put a U
This isn't me.
in mum, and then you go and you put color. There's a U in color. Come on.
Who's you people, Sean? You being racist again?
Pupsy. Can we go get a Big Mac?
Let's just move on to the next fucking question, shall we?
Okay. AJ Young was a friend of ours.
Was. Thought he still was.
Is a friend of ours. Is.
Okay.
Although the way he lives his lifestyle, not for long. He might die of AIDS.
Oh my god.
Yeah. When you tap but you don't rap, that happens, kids. What are your thoughts on AJ Young?
He's a good guy, but he just needs to, keep it in the pants sometimes. I know that many folks have never heard of him, so he has to introduce himself by using some hyperbole. But if he just wants to be heard, he could just, yell or something. He doesn't need to fuck every woman in sight.
Well, not just women, white women. Get it right.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. He doesn't need to fuck every white woman in sight.
That's true. Now, Ben, you are considered like a legend in COD today. Not smoky legend level. No, you're not there just yet. That will take some time. But you are a legend. In your career, what has been the defining moment in your career?
Well, I don't think it's happened yet, but when I beat Brandon Wolf for the junior heavyweight title and I make Sean Walsh cry, that will be the defining moment.
Oh, wait, what's this? Is that AJ Young? Oh, wait, is it? White girl. It is! It's AJ Young! AJ, welcome to Jay with Jay.
I am done.
Wow, what up, fam? It's me, AJ. Is going around having sex with random white women. AJ, please, we're having a show. White girls. I'm leaving now. Bye, AJ.
Wow, everyone's come out for the fucking Ben Hopkinks interview.
He's gonna get mad at me, isn't he?
Oh, he's gonna get very, very mad. He's just gonna be, Jay, I don't like the things you said about me in that interview.
I look forward to the chat. That's all I gotta say. Now, Ben, the Call 100.
Yes.
It just came out. And so far, I've been seeing interesting numbers.
Yeah.
I see people at certain spots.
Yeah.
Do you think right now, currently, that they say this in right now, do you think it's right, or should it improve in the days to come?
Well, I honestly don't think that some fans should be trusted with that level of responsibility, because after all, they are fans and therefore by default complete fucking morons, like Torin. Fuck him, by the way. What a terrible person. But
he blocked me for whatever reason.
He blocked me because I also hate Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner sucks. But I think some people, they're definitely at the right end of the rankings. With the voting that they've got, you can tell the people that have worked hard and are getting good votes, and then you can see other people that aren't as good, but maybe they have some fans for whatever reason. I don't know. And they're getting votes that maybe they haven't earned compared to other people. But, time will tell when we see the final rankings how that all stacks up. And then we'll be able to see if this is accurate and the improvements that could be made next year in relation to getting a more complete and actually proper ranking.
I see. Now, you teamed with the legendary Austin Yuhas for a while as AFN. What's it like to be carried with Austin? Or carried by Austin?
It was actually good. It meant that, I didn't have to walk a lot of places because I was just there being carried on. He was just carrying me. I didn't have to do a lot. Every time we go to ring, he'd be like, I'll handle this. Give me the fucking mic. And I'd be like, you're the man. So, it's really nice that he put me over as well after all the work he'd done for me in COH.
I see. I can't think of any more questions, so I'll try to think of more. I'm just gonna
Is
say
this-
some. Oh no, I'll think of more. I was gonna say some
What?
random names, and you'll get thoughts on them. Sean Walsh,
Hate him, scumbag.
John Blackos,
He likes Nickelback, so he's okay.
Travis Sparks,
He's a nice person.
Ryan Paul Jones,
What a guy.
Ryan Carroll,
He's okay.
Adam Oliver.
What a guy.
Yeah, what a guy indeed. What a guy.
Has
I wanted
Andrew
to-
Laplace not submitted any questions?
Actually, I'll look later. But yeah, actually, a shout out to Adam Oliver for giving my my boy, my son, Drew, a shout out. You know, I appreciate that. I really do. Drew, oh, by the way, Sean, your nephew Drew, loves you very much, and he hopes that you can respond back to him one day through text or message or whatever. I don't know. Do you miss your nephew Sean? Do you?
No.
Wow.
It's a bit annoying.
Well, maybe if you stop molesting him often, you know, that wouldn't happen.
See,
Disgusting.
that doesn't happen. See, you know what's really annoying? He keeps, like, there's something goofy about him where he's, like, very neighborly, but, like, really annoying with it. And then if you try and, like, make a joke of him, like, he gets really angry, and he goes, but I'm serious. Like, he goes all, like, Lance Storm on you.
But he's 16. He's going through puberty. You know, it's to me it's understandable. You know, Drew, Dad loves you.
I once saw him try and hit a running knee strike on someone.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
almost
yeah,
died.
yeah, I got in trouble because of that. He did it in school. I told him
Oh.
he shouldn't do that, but he did it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and he keeps calling people the N-word for whatever reason.
Oh.
Okay. Andrew Laspiza, also known as Fisk. What do you think of him?
He's okay. He should be Swaggy Fisk in more places.
He should be Swaggy Fisk in more places. Scott Adams.
He needs to stop harassing me about being in a tag team.
Yes, Scott Adams wants to be in a tag team with Ben Hopkins. Did you hear that, people? Scott Adams wants Ben Hopkins and no one else. No one else. Just Ben Hopkins. So anyone who's listening, he wants Ben Hopkins.
Who doesn't?
Not anyone else. To those of you who are listening. If you listen to it, you fucking cucks.
This is filled with so many inside jokes and references.
I know who wants Ben Hopkins. Some of the fans, the
that's
boys.
true. Preston is a big fan of yours. What do you know on Preston?
I hate him
Why?
because he's terrible.
Oh, but he likes you.
He's very nice to you.
I don't care.
He's very, very nice to you.
Don't care.
You know, we could ask him to send some fanfics he written about you.
Let's not.
Let's see. Trey Jeter.
He needs to stop stealing AJ Styles' clothes. Like, I'm being serious now. AJ needs that wrestling gear.
He does. Jeffrey Albritton.
He's a person that does the SNW.
Speaking of SNW, what are your thoughts on your run so far at SNW?
You know, I've done the things. I'm going to go and beat up Trey Jeter and win their title, and then I'm going to go for a Big Mac.
Ah, nice. Lupo.
Like he's shit.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Oh well.
Caleb Blair.
He's okay, I guess. I've spoke to him like once.
Sadly, I've spoken to him too many times.
Oh.
Kenyon Phoenix. Well, okay, I ran out of names. Now Ben.
What about Chronic?
Oh, Mason Chronic, the guy who hates you.
Yeah, he used to be my best friend, but now he hates me for whatever reason.
Well, is it because you kind of like raped him?
I didn't. It's making up false allegations against me.
False allegations or allegations that you cannot deny that are true?
I have not raped Mason Chronic. I have not. It's bullshit. I did not.
Oh, hi, John.
Oh, hi, John. Oh, hi, Gene.
Now, Ben, you're an inspiration to many in Call. If you could give the newcomers some advice, what would it be?
Don't be shit.
I see. Ben, within your years in Call, have you ever slept with a ring rat?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever slept with someone's waifu?
No, I haven't.
Well,
I'm a good Christian boy.
That may be true, but is it also not true that you constantly wear headphones over your head every day?
That's an inaccurate statement.
Really inaccurate.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Okay, then don't.
Because I know for a fact that you, Benjamin Hopkins,
That's
you
not even my
always
name.
wear headphones when you sleep, when you shower, when you eat, when you fab. You always wear headphones.
I don't know who you're talking to. There's no Benjamin Hopkins in this
You
call.
will not lie to me in this interview, Benjamin.
Again, I don't know who you're talking to. There's no one called Benjamin in this group call. I'm a bit confused.
Fuck off! My headphones popped up. Now the audio's gonna sound weird. Don't say anything. Don't say anything at all. Okay, yeah. Fuck. Now the audio's fucked up. I hope you'll enjoy that in the show. Apparently, fucking John over here has another question on Facebook.
Yeah.
God damn it! There's a message in the group chat. Son of a bitch. Oh, I gotta go to Facebook now. God damn it, John, I'm trying to conduct an interview here.
Oh, John's like, do you think that fantasy characters should have been added to the CWA 100, like Colin and Robin and Lucina and Naruto? Answer is no, they all suck.
God damn, that's an actual question. John! I got a friend request from a Devil Dog Hartford. Whatever.
I'd like to take this time to plug the new Coral Stars Twitter account at Coral Stars. Give it a follow, please.
Oh, good for you. Speaking of Call All Stars, yet again, you were cheated.
I've honestly just come to expect it now.
You put your feet on the ropes during the match.
It was a fatal four-way. I was allowed to.
Yes.
It was in England. I was allowed to.
Mm-hmm.
We were working Ben Hopkins rules matches where everyone else can cheat that isn't called isn't called Brandon Wolf.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now he's accusing you of cheating, Ben. You know what, Sean? You are just pure scum. This reminds me of the time where I was eating my oatmeal, and you took the entire bowl of oatmeal, put it in your mouth, and you spit it back at me.
You son of a bitch.
An entire fucking bowl.
Like, all in one go, did he, like,
all
the
in one
oatmeal
go.
at once?
His
Oh my
mouth
god.
unhinged like a fucking snake. It was terrifying.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm trying to think of more inside jokes.
People are going to be so confused listening to this.
They are going to be so confused. Let's say someone in the ranking, the CWI ranking, is going around to ask people to vote for them because they voted for them. What are your thoughts on that?
Like, come on, this isn't 2010 YouTube. We're not doing sub for sub anymore. Let's grow up and vote seriously on this.
Yeah, let's not do vote for vote there, people.
It's fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's awful. Truly awful. I have another name I thought of.
Yeah.
Ray Geddes.
What a guy. I beat him on Superstar Mayhem.
You did. You did. You did. What are your goals in CAW today?
To make Sean Walsh cry.
Oh, that's very easy. That's very easy.
It's not nice.
Well, you're not
He was
nice.
letting Brandon Wolf cheat.
You know, when we were younger, Sean would go to my room, call me the N-word, slap me, and just leave.
Oh my god. Jay, you suffered a lot of abuse at the hands of Sean. I'm really sorry that.
I remember when I moved out, he would constantly call my house at 3 a.m, and he would send pizzas to my house at 3 a.m, and he did this for like a month, and it hurt.
Sean, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Jay, weren't you hungry though?
It was kind of mean 3 a.m. I remember it was someone wishing him to stop, a friend of ours, and he called her a whore. And he started making he started photoshopping semen all over her face. It was awful, John. How could you?
Gene, you son of a bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you wouldn't, would you little liar?
I lied, son of a Frenchman.
We know you like photographs, and we know you like laughing at photographs.
How the hell do we wind up like this, Sean? Why weren't we able... I forget the lyrics to the song.
It's okay, John. We don't want you to admit it. It's not like you to say sorry.
This is how you
I've run
remind
out.
me, Sean. This is how you remind me. People are being so confused. This is the best part of the show. That's what we were doing nothing but inside jokes. I can't think of any more. What the hell? Oh, I know. Snowmen.
What?
Snowmen.
I think I must have missed this inside joke.
It's in the group chat, you son of a bitch.
Look, there's a lot of messages in there. I've probably forgotten half of what I've read.
Oh, fine. I'll remind you.
John, man's not hot is not an inside joke. That's number 6 in the UK charts. That's the opposite of an inside joke.
Well, Ben, have you ever went to a Best Buy and started playing Mario Kart?
No, I haven't.
You played Mario Kart to impress the ladies?
I haven't, no, and I haven't started rubbing shoulders with them either.
I see. And you didn't tackle them to the ground?
No, and I didn't start attacking them because they beat me at Mario Kart either.
I'm just waiting for the message to pop up and yell at us.
Here we go.
Who are we talking about? Attacking. You're right, John. Attacking women is this is not right. Woman's. People go to prison for that. Yes. Ben, have you ever been in prison?
Yes.
Explain what happened.
I killed the career of El Navino.
Speaking of El Noveno, what are you?
I don't believe Ben would ever survive in prison.
Well, I went there and they were like, "What did you do?" I was like, "I killed the career of El Navino with my politicking." They all stood up and applauded me, and they sort of parted like the Red Sea as they just let me walk out after 5 minutes.
What are your thoughts on El Noveno?
What a guy! What a guy! Imagine giving yourself 2 world titles and then creating the Dungeon Dice Monsters of Core.
Well then, what are your thoughts on Firestar Heart?
I can't compete. I don't think I'll ever have 30 world titles.
Now, Ben, do you own any real or replica world championships in your house?
I have 3 toy championships that I've kept
And
over
this
the
is why
years.
I support Brendan Wolf and not you in this feud.
Jay, he wants to take your internet title away from you.
Well, all good things must come to an end, I guess. I
No,
won't let
Jay.
it happen, but all good things must come to an end. If that
Jay,
happens.
he said your local sports team sucks.
Well, joke's on you. I don't watch sports. Isn't that right, Sean?
This is true. Sundays are weird.
Jay, you've got to stick up for your local sports team. Otherwise, who will stick up for you?
Well,
Sean
I'm not a fan of the Boston Eagles.
I wouldn't be either. A name like
Oh, there we go. That's the reaction I wanted.
that.
It's not nice. I'm with John now.
Ben, how's your neck?
My neck's good.
Oh, here we go.
I was waiting to use this. Can you lift heavy things,
Yeah.
Ben, like blankets and not get hurt?
I can do that.
I can lift blankets.
Can you walk in the heat and not get hives within like 5 minutes?
Okay. Never
I
mind.
can do that.
What? You left it longer than that. Ben, answer the question.
I can walk in the heat and not get hives.
Have you ever walked to a Walmart at midnight just for the hell of it and almost got the hives?
I can't say I've done that, no.
Oh, you should have been there for the trip. It's hilarious. I don't know. I don't know what I went for. Oh, yeah, it was to get water. So we carried water to the hotel. It was very fun. Now Ben, have you ever masturbated in a call while talking to your friends?
No, I haven't. And I think like people that do that, it's just wrong. You're in a Skype call to speak to your friends, not whack one out.
Now here's a real question: Who are we talking about in the call today? Who did that? I won't answer that. I'm just gonna have the anger around in them.
I know who people will think it is.
Guys, who do you think it is?
Leave your comments below.
Oh my god! I'm gonna get yelled at after this interview's done.
You just could get Jay. You said some things in that interview that were quite hurtful.
Ben,
Yes.
do your nephews go in your room and tear down your window shades?
No, they don't.
Does your sister go in your room and sleep on your bed, even though it's your bed in your room?
I don't have a sister.
I don't think it. Oh wow! This interview's gonna kill me.
But, my brother does sometimes do that, and it doesn't make me. It makes me a little mad because he's got his own bed, but like I don't like freak out and get super pissed off about it. I certainly don't leave group chats over it as well.
You never left the group chat there, Ben?
No, I haven't.
No one ever made fun of you for the way you walked and you left the group chat?
Nope.
Were you awake for that when it happened?
I was.
Someone in our group, we won't say any names, got angry at us because we made fun of the way we walked. and all I can say, it's not Sean, but I'm pretty sure Sean was a little annoyed and was laughing his ass off.
Oh, I'm not annoyed at all. Or are we talking about that night? Because I was that night.
Because you were going to bed and you looked at the group chat and you're like, oh shit. Oh my god. Ben, are you artistic?
No, that's not something I've ever really been called.
You should try being artistic. Try reading from a menu.
I'll take that on board.
Ben, have you ever dated a girl who was friends with a gerbil?
No.
I see. Have you ever dated a girl named Hope?
No.
Have you ever dated a girl who you later dumped within like 2 minutes, and then years later found out that she was raped by her father?
No, I haven't.
That is not true.
Okay. Yo, wow. Really? You're going in. Okay, you know what? For the sake of morally, we're not gonna continue this. I don't know why you put up for that for. Why?
That there are a few inaccurate details to that. Only a few.
You still did at the bubble. Now it's gonna be awkward. Oh my god. Well, it's been fun. My throat hurts right now. But so sadly, we must end this interview. Sadly, we couldn't think of any more inside jokes. Especially ones that involve incest.
But there's always John's interview to think of more.
Oh, there is, John. Thank you. I forgot about you. I'll think of more next time we have a member in the interview session. So with that being said, boys and girls, I hope you will enjoy Jammin with Jay. I'm your host, Jay Crack. This has been Ben with cameos by John Blackos and Sean Walsh.
In the words of Vinnie Jones, it's been emotional.
Yes. No, I just gotta look for it. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just gonna upload it right away.
Put it all up.
Yeah.
Who cares?
So, goodbye, folks.